It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Is that like that now?
Yeah, and I'm not. I almost clicked stop streaming instead of transition. That would have not been good. Maybe.
No,
perhaps.
that really wouldn't have been. So, hi everyone.
Hello.
It's 2021, the 18th of November, and we came back for a little bit. We didn't really know in advance how much of a break it would be, but everything happened so fast. So it seems like, well, we had a break last week, that much we know. It's already behind us. And we most likely will have a break next week as well, unfortunately, because it's going to be a very tight schedule and kind of like the week after that probably as well. So it's going to be an evening in between the breaks for sure. And then let's see how far it goes. But I think we will be definitely back in December.
We definitely will. Exactly when is kind of up for discussion. But we will be back. Oh, before we continue, Lala has a good point here. He says, "Ooh, that hair really fits the ambience, and your hair looks great too, Ziona." Anyway, carry on. I just thought I needed to sneak that one in there.
Yes.
Thank you, Lala.
Yes, thank you, Lala. And he heard that the house will be for sale shortly, so he asked if he can drop by. Of course you can. Yep, very beneficial because you wouldn't even live that far away from us, like in the future.
Who are we talking about now?
Yeah, well, he said, "Excuse me, madam, I heard that there will be a house for sale shortly." Yes.
Oh.
That's what we are going to work on in the next weeks, basically.
Yep. So the past couple of weeks I've been slaving away in the kitchen, not making food, but kind of making it look representable. So now it actually looks pretty good. It was a funny thing. In July, I actually had lived in this house 10 years. And even before moving in, the first thing I said, I really need to do something about this fucking kitchen.
And the last thing you do is the kitchen.
Yeah, and now that, we're going to put it up for sale. Of course, I'm redoing the fucking kitchen.
Because you wanted to. At least you will get some practice.
Yeah,
once you need to do something on your own, it wouldn't be a problem anymore. What was that? Noise kind of thing from the speakers?
Oh, I don't know. It's probably the Moco, LSI Moco there.
Yeah, since you disassembled the setup.
No. I did not disassemble any of that part.
That
part stayed
part?
intact entirely.
Okay.
It was only the broadcast system on this side that I touched. And yes, apparently we are live now with audio. I hope.
Well, I guess they will let us know if they can see or hear or whatever, but I think that they can.
Well, we do have audio going out from this system. So I hope so.
Do we have that on the receiver end as well? Shout if you hear us. No, just wave if you hear us or something.
Or something.
Yeah.
And now everyone just keeps silent. It's a kind of flash mob, but in reverse.
Yeah. Yes, DJ Demon confirmed that they can hear us. So I guess that should be fine.
Max Living, you're audible.
Excellent to hear. Thank you very much for the confirmation.
Thank you.
So, shall we start the evening with some music?
That sounds like a great idea.
I knew you could answer that. So,
Surprise, surprise.
our very first requester is Vincent Chardom, aka Lotmomordun. Sounds like a nice Nordic death metal band, but anyway, Lotmomordun, you know, I just like it. So, he said it would be great if Slay Radio could play on the next show Mind in a Box, Light Force, which is Stefan Poise and Light Force Mind in a Box mix, I guess you refer to, with the message of Happy birthday, Frida Katarina!
Happy birthday!
Yay! Happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday from Vincent Chardom! Happy birthday to you!
Yep.
And from us, of course.
Indeed, we know it was yesterday, so very happy birthday to
Yeah, but
you.
we decided not to do a show just because of that yesterday.
Yeah, that will be fun though.
Boz even cancelled his show just in case we were going to, you know.
It's just to
It's
leave
very,
space
very-
for the birthday
Yeah,
party.
very, very kind of him to do that, but yeah.
Indeed. So, Stefan Poise and Light Force. Death and Poise and Light Force Mind in a Box mix. And again, happy birthday, Frida. And DJ Demon said southern Stockholm was hit by a blackout. Here in northern Stockholm, Solna, lights on, the beer is cooling, and Slay is on the speakers.
Wow.
That sounds great.
That's
I
not
guess.
fun.
Yeah, I mean, the first part is not fun. The second part sounds like great. But
That's awesome, obviously.
obviously, I did not refer to the first part. Blackout is not fun. Although it all depends, because if you have some fun candles around, it can be even romantic. For one night.
Well, there was kind of a lengthy outage here some years ago. And we all went to Kulla Biljard to kind of hang out in the candlelight over there and played some pool. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. If they have some electricity there.
They didn't. Candlelight.
Candlelight. Yeah, right. I don't know if there is enough. Probably there are enough candles to light up that whole room, but that is a big room.
Kind of
with a lot
big
of
room,
tables.
yes.
Wow.
And mobile flashlights and whatnot.
Didn't they just close the whole facility?
No. Why would they? People were coming there.
Even in the dark.
Yeah.
Well,
especially
like
because of the dark.
Okay.
That's why people went there. We didn't even plan to go there, but ended up there anyway. So.
Well, almost sounds like a first date in the cinema or something, which I never understood because, well, on a first date you are supposed to kind of talk and probably learn more about the person.
Yeah, I think you can do that even when the lights are off. I think your mouth still works.
During a movie?
A movie? Is it Kulla Biljard?
No, we proceeded. It's like a first date. I just said
but you said first date, but you didn't say anything about the movie, I think.
A cinema. I said a first date in the cinema.
Oh, yeah.
Now you did not pay attention to me.
Yeah, I didn't.
I enjoy that because
that I didn't.
You keep saying that.
Yes, but
okay.
At least I admit I didn't.
Great. So. Anyway, where were we? Yes, so I never understood those first dates in the cinema because it's just, well...
Yeah, but it depends on what kind of date it is, or rather what kind of movie it is and what you're expecting out of the date. If you're going and trying to find out if you have the same taste in humor, for instance, could be a good way, because then you see how they react to certain things. And,
but it depends if you had some time to talk before that, because if you didn't, that's a bit weird, I think. So let's not talk, let's watch a movie, and then of course you can do a lot of things in the darkness, I get that, but...
Of course you do, that's why you get the chairs at the back. Have you ever been on a date in a cinema?
I guess I have, but it definitely wasn't first date. So I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, bad dates.
I think your phone is ringing upstairs.
Just at the right time, of course.
Maybe it is mine.
No, that sounds like mine. And it's only vibrating, so yeah, probably.
And Malta says, that would be a good idea. First date with a gory zombie flick. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, well,
if that's the kind of thing you're into, then why not?
Yeah, you never know. I forget that the only date I got was on the 31st of April.
At least it wasn't the 1st of April.
Or the 30th of February, maybe. Anyway. After the previous request, I think we certainly can carry on with the birthday girl's request, because Frida requested Sonic Wanderer and Noisy Pillars tonight. So let's go with that one. Okay, Sonic Wanderer and Noisy Pillars. And we are back.
Yes, and last week, or was it early this week, we got a postcard that said this. Because we had a discussion about Pluto being a planet or planetoid and whatnot. And yeah, I agree with you, Malthus.
See, Pluto is not a fucking planet.
Thank you for the card, Malthus. Very, very nice.
Well thought through.
It made me very, very happy. Made me actually laugh out loud when I looked at it when it arrived.
You always make our day, definitely. So no doubts about that. It's definitely worth to be here because of that. So thank you very much again for everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely goes into the memorabilia folder I have for Slay Radio stuff. I also have another thing in there from one of the people on the channel. It was very early on that I got a donation as a check for $50 from Mr. Lala. So I never cashed it because it needed to go into the memorabilia pile. Yeah, exactly, Lala. And it doesn't matter. This address is very, very easy to find anyway. All you need to have is my name, which you already have.
Yeah. not a big secret like as none of the things in Sweden, I guess. But it has a certain advantage. People usually don't mess because of that, I think. The transparent system comes with benefits. So.
It does. And I don't know. I don't really mind people knowing where I live. Just if people are decent, they're decent, basically. So, and most people are. So, yeah.
And there might be some that aren't, but well, about that we can't do much. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess that's it.
Dear NASA, your mom thought I was big enough. Sincerely, Pluto.
Pluto.
Nice. Oh, okay. DJ Demon says that Twitch is totally out of sync with YouTube. Yes, there's a very, very much shorter latency to, or delay rather, than latency to Twitch rather than to YouTube. I don't know. The Twitch thing is basically you can watch the source stream, so there's no processing involved, whilst YouTube processes everything.
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of the reasons.
Makes sense.
DJ Damon says there are less than stellar folks around. Yes, there are. I agree.
You're watching Slay Radio in stereo 3D.
Stereo 3D. Fully immersive.
5.1.
Immersive? Immersive.
Will there be a time for 5.1 remixes? That would be interesting.
Yeah. Very.
Wary?
Wary?
Wary? Yeah, well, not a bad concept though. And Lala, who, if he would be closer, probably would come to check the house.
Well, you're free to pop by any time you want.
Yeah, exactly.
You have an open invitation.
Yeah, you don't need to wait for the...
And that was directed at Lala, just in case.
All 100 people. You're invited. House party.
Every day.
Yeah. No, seriously, it's outside the official watchings. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's fine. I kind of feel like my voice is suffering again from this week a little bit, so not really sure why. Probably I talked more than I should have.
Probably 2 days at the office as well.
Yeah, and then in the evening a team dinner yesterday. So I guess I used my voice a bit more than I usually do. But well, that's how it comes, social life and all of that. So Lala requested Berserk and Tintin on the Moon.
And he also said, all I've heard was open house and party. Yes, for one. We have a shed. That'll be your party place if it comes to that.
Yeah, with all the spiders there. Good luck. Tintin on the Moon.
Mr. Berserk.
So we arrived back from the moon to Earth again,
Well,
hopefully,
that was a quick trip.
if not Pluto. Yes, but that's indeed a track with great vibes, so we can always count on it to cheer us up.
Yeah, we were talking landlines and whatnot, and not giving out your real or full name on broadcasts and whatnot on the Discord. And if you want to join us, you can do so by going to slay.radio/discord. But we're talking about landlines, those good old days when you had to have copper wires into your house or flat or whatever.
Yeah.
And I actually had a landline for very, very long, like I think I paid for a landline some 10 years after I stopped using the fucking thing, even after they stopped having that as a requirement so you could get a DSL. But yeah.
Yeah, then the dial-up internet that came with it, and
Yeah, for that you certainly needed it because you needed a modem,
yeah,
and that needed a landline. But in general, DSL doesn't actually require that because they are hooking that into the physical cables in the flat or house or whatever. Anyway, so
yeah, that was later.
yeah.
So yeah, but the landline was fun. I have still vivid memories of me hating the phone ringing when I was a child. So I hated it so much, and I especially hated it when I needed to pick it up. Like, I was afraid to pick up the phone. Like, doesn't matter who called, I was just afraid. Until like I turned about 11, 12, I think, then that went away. But
you were like our cats with the doorbell.
yeah.
Ding dong, wee!
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know why. I can't explain it. It just felt awful, and I can't even tell you why. But it certainly has changed a lot. So later on, I was able to sit on phone for hours with my friends, obviously. But yeah, that's just fun. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, back in the 80s, I had my own landline because, well, my mother got annoyed with me being connected to BBSs and whatnot continuously, and she couldn't call anyone, so I got my own landline in my bedroom. So yeah, me and Danko were on the phone like hours on end every single day.
Yeah, your family must have loved you for that.
Well, it was just me and my mother and my little sister, but she was in the other side. She didn't have anyone she called anyway.
Oh.
No, she went to visit them instead.
Oh, okay. Good point. That's even better. And yeah. So, speaking of visiting people, we hope that the next year will turn out even more kind of possibility of moving around. Now they start to introduce some limitations again. Not in Sweden though, because we know that Sweden is always going on its own way, and it seems like it really turned out great for them. So I don't know. But yeah, certainly we need to wait until next spring to actually move around. Maybe visit friends. Maybe parties, kind of.
Kind of.
Not the online parties though, because there will be some online parties as we know it.
As we know, yes.
Yes. As we know, yeah, I know. And one of them is Transmission 64, which happens on the 4th of December. So just if anyone wants to look it up, it will... Transmission64.com. Yeah, so don't forget about that.
The extra party. Ah!
Yeah, so...
Yeah, Maltus asks, who paid the bills? Well, I paid for my own.
Oh, look at that. And how did you earn money for that?
I worked.
Uh-huh.
I worked in a computer shop and also later on in a transport company.
That's very nice of you. How old were you?
At the time, 17, 18.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
transmission.
Yeah, with the computer shop, it was called DC Corner, and I repaired Commodore 64s and such.
Ooh.
So yeah.
You yourself?
Yes, and did a lot of Christmas wrapping for games and whatnot.
Oh. So you can also gift wrap?
If they're square boxes that you usually would put something like a game in, sure.
Aha. Okay.
Clothing items and irregular shaped packages, not so much. But yeah, regular packages, absolutely.
I didn't know that about you. That's so much fun. Yeah, I don't like gift wrapping. And of course, it's coming is that time of the year again. So
Yeah.
desperately trying to figure out who wants what exactly and having some ideas. And then, of course, will it be good? Will they like it? Kind of thing.
And Matt Ricardo says, you earn money at Christmas by rapping? Yeah, I did.
How
But
cool is
you,
that?
in your written form there, you kind of missed a W. My rapping is shit, so I'll leave that to Mackie.
And yeah, we will see if there will be some wrapping today.
Malthus has a great idea, and only like a week or so left before I can do that as well. He says, since the end of the year is near, I'm gonna fix myself some glögg.
Why does it have to be
December at the earliest is when you can start with your Christmassy things, and glögg is part of that Christmas thing.
Oh, who said that?
Malthus.
So is this a rule? You are not supposed to.
Malthus said he's going to fix some glögg. I said Christmas stuff.
Starts in
do
December.
not start with Christmas stuff before December, because if you go to shops and shit in the city, they start with the Christmas music in like October. Idiots.
Yeah, I know, but well, I don't entirely agree with the do not start part, because these are the tactics that I followed in the previous years, and it's never good when it's a last minute thing, especially
Shopping is fine, but start playing Christmas music and
that's
doing Christmassy
shit, yeah.
stuff, as in putting the Christmas decorations out and that sort of shit. That is December, not earlier.
Yeah, I agree. I don't understand this habit, although I agree with the fact that you need to do things when others don't do it. So to get the gifts, to order the gifts, the best is like before the big rush happens, because then you never know when it will arrive, and it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So it might get lost in the woods.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, well, lost in the woods. I don't think there's a big risk for that in the city, though.
Ha ha. Lost in the firewoods that they use for heating.
Mm-hmm.
Chopped up. Anyway, Dub64, who said hello in the shout box as well,
Hello.
is with us. He sends this one for Crowd Guy, and this would be Morty and Turrican 2, The Great Bath of the Seven Seas. A beautiful, beautiful song by Mordy.
Very, very, very nice.
And it's an Amiga remix.
It is indeed.
Yeah, seems like we were all thirsty for some good old Slaygon bashing by Ziona.
Everyone has been waiting for that.
Am I doing that? Well, he's nagging and teasing me like the whole day, basically. I need to speak up sometimes.
I've not said anything today.
Today you didn't.
Exactly.
Just because we were working at the other ends of the room.
Oh, that's the only reason, right?
I guess so. Who knows? And here it goes. Am I so cruel? I don't think I am, but just let me know.
It
He's
doesn't
very
matter
nice
what they
man.
think. The only thing that matters is what I think. And I don't think you are. So, there.
Good. I'm just joking.
Nah, he's not.
No, he's dead serious about
He's
that.
just joking about joking.
Everyone knows that I'm a bloodsucker. Anyway. Olympics? Bash bash. What?
Bin bash.
Ah, okay.
Wait, oh, bash bash Martinland, yeah.
No, paranoid droid, thank you. I think you two banter just the right amount with each other. Thanks. It's like, yeah, we know married couples do that too.
They do.
But he's not the marrying type, so
I'm not.
yep. And I've been married once, and
Yes, you have.
nothing
In
changed.
fact, you were married when we met, so...
Yeah, that was it. But
Oh, what game is that from? Caveman Fire GIF. Uh-huh. Looks single color, some old PC game or something.
Are you sure it's PC?
No, that's why I was
Very
asking.
pixely.
Yeah, like a very old CGA kind of a thing on the Giphy.
Yeah,
I was
could
reading
be.
GIF on the PC, like DOS or something game. I don't know.
I can't really recall it either, but certainly looks like earlier platform than PC. So someone will surely let us know, probably. Which one is that?
It could be a new one.
Ah, Olympics. Caveman Olympics. Okay.
So
Sounds like fun.
1988. Okay.
Aha. Right. 88.
Yeah.
That's nice graphics for 88. I
Indeed.
think. So, not bad. Get that.
Looks like fun. Caveman Olympics. Okay. Developed for the Commodore 64, MS-DOS, and Nintendo on the NES. So yeah, that picture I do believe is from the PC, but I don't know. Could be from the 64 as well, single color picture or whatever. I don't know. Frida could probably answer that because she's into the ASCII art and all of that, and does the pixely things.
Yeah, and the colors look a bit
Yeah, they
off. Yeah,
they don't look very C64 either.
Yeah. But
But who knows?
yeah, we
I
will
don't know.
learn it. And yeah. And what we have right now lined up is Max Levin's request, which would be
Max Levin.
he is around as we know it because we saw
He's around what?
he's around us or the channel or whatever you would call it. He wants to hear Mahoney, and Miss Park Patrol takes a break. This one is featuring Elsa Person.
Mahoney pegs.
Tuvesson. Yeah, Tuvesson, right?
Tuvesson.
Tuvesson.
Yes.
Tuvesson. Oh,
Tuvesson.
I still need to.
The F is silent.
Okay.
It's the old way of spelling, basically.
Okay. Just not to make it easier for the ones who learn the language. I understand. All right.
All right.
All righty then. So.
Yeah, just uploading that. I forgot to compress and transfer remix news, which we are essentially kind of sort of ready to run whenever we are ready to run.
Yeah, and
so
very nice job on your end.
Should we do it right now, maybe?
Not right now. I wasn't prepared for that just right now, but yeah, we can announce that probably after the next track we can do that. What about that?
Well, the thing is that you don't need to be ready for it. It's all on my end.
Yeah, well, that looks very organized. Like out of the blue, you just come back after the track and say, "Oh, should we do remix news now?"
Yeah, well,
we are professionals.
Like I said earlier, we are so professional. Everything is prepared down to the second.
Yep.
Even the word I'm gonna say 10 words from now. I don't know if you count, but there should be about 10 words prepared.
Mm-hmm. Is that okay?
I didn't count. Was that 10?
Is that okay with you if we do the remix news after the next track?
Of course. But let's get to it.
Let's get to the next track then.
To the next track, yes, so we can get to the remix news, because I kind of want to do it at 9-ish, and it's 9 exactly.
Yeah,
right
well,
now.
who knew about your plans? You didn't share this with me.
Well, we always run it at 9.
Yeah, we do, but
Yeah, so you knew.
not like this, because you weren't ready before that. Anyway, never mind. DJ Demon
just admit it.
Yeah.
You didn't even think about it.
I love you too. So the point is that we have DJ Demon requesting a song, which is Janis Brown and Tres Dilettantes, and I need more dilettante. I don't know French, but anyway. So I couldn't find it. It's in Amiga track. Yes. He's an Australian composer and sound designer for several portable devices and consoles. And he also made music for some known games as well, like Ouija World, for instance. So yeah, this piece of track is not that easy to find, but I'm assuming it's a good one. So, Tres Dilettante, I guess, by Janis Brown. Yes, since we are so organized, I believed that it will happen. Well, the remix news will happen right now, but no, it will happen after the next track.
It's downloading, so give it a few seconds, and we can actually start it right away after
That's
that.
not.
So
I would like to do it a bit more organized.
Well,
if you don't mind.
Organized enough if we start it right now.
Should we?
Well, give it 5 more seconds, and
God.
we can.
Come on.
Yeah, what? We're professionals.
Yeah,
this
right.
is how you do professional radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. So
Is this?
okay.
Is that?
These are the RKO and Amiga remix releases for the month of October 2021.
This month we had 21 C64 remixes and 11 Amiga remixes for the total of 32. The cold October is USA's National Pizza Month, so let's warm ourselves up with a slice of hot remixes. Super Ego gives us 2 remixes this month. First up we have Hired Guns, Awesome Mega Blast, composed by Brian Johnston. The second one from Super Ego is Aliens E.T. Blues Mix, composed by Russell Lieblich. Next up, we have 3 new remixes by Axis Finn. First up is A320 Airbus, composed by Matthias Steinwach. The second one is Falcon, composed by Andy Fisher. The last one from Axis Finn this month is Fighter Bomber, composed by Paul Summers. Time Machine 2021 Dance Remix is a remix by Fabio Marinelli, composed by Vali Beben. Lucas Commodore is a newcomer this month that gives us Lotus Turbo Challenge 2, composed by Barry Leach. Next, we have 4 new releases by the newcomer packs. All 4 is composed by Björn Linna, also known as Dr. Osso. First up is High Top Hip Hop Remix. The second one is Just Another. Lisbon Fever. The final track by Pax this month is Low Budget Song Remix. The next one is composed by Rob Hubbard and remixed by Dr. Future. It's Light Force 2021 edit. Eivind Sommersten gives us 2 October tracks. First up is Gapless, composed by Jero and Del. The second one from Eivind is Tribute to Athos, composed by Thomas Danko.
Wait a minute, nah. Get it up, get it up, get it up, 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 up. You on my level, gonna shoot. I'm getting tired. I'm just gonna be all out. 공기도 달라, so high. I don't think
Guru Mediator gives us Turrican 2 Machine Down, composed by Markus Siebold and Stefan Hartwig. Johan Andersson has remixed Commando vs. Panther, French Latin mashup, composed by Rob Hubbard. We have 2 new releases by Cactus this month. Arkanoid, composed by Martin Galway. The second one is Batman the Movie, composed by Matthew Cannon. Linus gives us They Found Me in a Wicker Basket feat Blake Wilder, composed by Sasha Seidler, also known as Linus. next one is composed by Adam Gilmore. It's Macke with Corporation. Martin Benche gives us Myth, History in the Making, composed by Jero and Tel. Marcel gives us Ice Queen, composed by Michael P. Bridgewater, aka Mibri. Parallax Walkabout End of Summer Mix is a remix by Monty, composed by Martin Galway. Another newcomer this month is Octopus T, Ocean Loader 4, Beneath the Current, composed by Jonathan Dunn. Next, we have 5 new releases by Sami Seppa, aka Rock. First one is Fallen Leaves, composed by Rock. The second one is Hortus Zoologicus, composed by Ari-Pekka Paljakka, aka Sardax. Geronimo, composed by Jonathan Samuelson, aka Stinson. Muser, composed by Rock and Proto. The final track from Sami Seppa, aka Rock, this month is Rainy Day, composed by Rock. Light Force is composed by Rob Hubbard and remixed by Tim Forsyth. Ziona and Vincenzo gives us Ubi Sound Funk Dance Mix that's composed by Jeroen Tel. The spotlight track for this month is a chilled out track you can play in the background while the darkness of winter comes creeping outside. It's Murdoch the Martini Effect, Very Poor Little Demo remix, composed by Xerxes. I would like to encourage everyone to visit remix64.com to comment on your favorite tracks and place your votes for the Remixer of the Year awards. Until next time, take care.
That was Remix News for Fleer. Thank you for listening.
Yay, thank you for one of the longest remix news editions, Morty and Leah.
Indeed. Very, very nice. Good work there, as always.
Awesome job, as always.
Yeah.
So,
I just have a few things I noticed I need to fix before I upload it to YouTube, but I'll do that right after
you
the
always
show.
notice that, like, wow.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but the final uploaded product will be even better. So that's important to emphasize, right?
yeah, and it goes into the Remix News playlist. So there is a playlist on YouTube as well, so you can actually see all of them for each month. And sorry, everyone, for being so late. It's almost December, and we're doing the October Remix News. So yeah, sorry about that, but hopefully will be better soon. I'm not going to say December because that's going to be a bit hectic with the organizing in the house and all of that. So and there's some other bits and pieces that will happen quite soon.
Yeah, but it will happen at some point. And yeah, usually we do that like at the first show of the month. Unless it's the first day as well, because then it's kind of short notice. But usually it happens during the first week of the month. But this time we had a special show at the first week of November. So that's why it got pushed. And right now we definitely left half of November behind already. So this is why it feels so late. And sorry about that, of course. And DJ Damon asked, like, Leah equals ziona? No, Leah is Leah. She is an amazing person from Norway, and she and Morty does Remix News together. And I think it's been almost 2 years now. So
yeah, we're in season 2. There's actually 2 separate playlists on YouTube. If you go to youtube.com/slayradio, on there you will find 2 playlists, one for season 1 of Remix News and then the current one.
And it's not only that, Leo also does amazing remixes, so look her up on Remix 64 and you will find Disgrace, for example, which is like a really, really nice.
And usually I link to various channels for Morty and Leia on YouTube when I upload the Remix News. And recently, apparently you need to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to do this, but for some reason they opened it up for more people, or maybe they just did it for me, but now I can actually link other channels. So that's nice.
Okay.
So I started doing that with Morty, for instance, because he has a YouTube channel. So I started linking his channel in the what's it called on YouTube? The thingy under the thingy mabob, the video.
Sounds excellent.
So yeah. But yeah, I'll link whatever they want me to link on there. So hopefully you can find your way to Leia's and Morty's stuff that is on SoundCloud and RKO and YouTube and various other places.
Yep. And Martin Land already wonders if he will be able to employ the dance cam once more this year. Maybe.
Yeah, this year probably, but it's going to be a while. And yes, Shargo, description, I guess, is what it's called. the text under the video.
Yeah.
That thing.
Well, this sounded a little bit like we were going out yesterday with the team, and I got a pizza that had a pumpkin, cheese, and peanuts on it. And I really didn't remember the word peanut. Don't ask me. It wasn't peanut on it. It was a simple nut. So the point was that oh, like I don't remember when was the last time when I ate these roundy nuts and not the long ones.
I do. I'm a simple nut.
and then of course I said like, what is the name of the other type of nut? You know, the long nut. And then they started to laugh. Like, it's not polite to say long nuts. Peanuts. Oh my God, sorry. It's like, I don't know, just completely escaped my mind, that single word. Pumpkin on pizza. Yes, it was very good. And overall, the pizza was, well, Slaygon would hate it. It was with mushroom. It was with a lot of cheese. It was with pumpkin. And it was like, there were like a few nice rounded nuts on it. And yes, pumpkin on pizza is good, actually.
If
it's
anyone,
done well.
Anyone wants to do clips and whatever, there's plenty of fodder right there, cannon fodder with nuts and whatnot. The long nut must be Slaygon's, Shargo says.
Long nut, yeah. Anyway.
No, I thought I was the simple nut.
Yeah, I need to decide that, I guess.
The simpleton. Oh, thank you, because we don't have any automated stuff. Malthus did a cheers, so cheers, so do the wave.
Cheers, Malthus.
Wave.
One long
point.
nut to you. We got some cheers. Oh, right. Anyway. Where were we?
I don't know. Well,
I think we will remember that with the team as well.
you think?
I think.
Don't ask me about my nuts.
Are they long?
Okay, can I have your nuts? What?
Especially if they are roundy.
Well, I don't want them if they're hairy.
Oh well. Careful.
We'll see.
It still needs to stay intact for about 1.5 hours.
Oh, the chair?
No, the studio.
Probably a little bit longer, I would prefer, at least.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. The thing is with the like New Year's schedule and Christmas, whatnot. What?
Martinland. Not so fast. And yes, paranoid coconuts are hairy. That is true.
Yeah, good point. It looks like we might be able to do a show, I think, on the 30th as well. And on the
Probably, yes.
23rd, that sounds like something as well, so it's not in the middle of everything. So yeah, December probably will look a bit better after most of the logistic nightmare is left behind.
We have viewings on the house on the, was it 5th and 6th, or was it 4th and 5th? I can't remember. Sunday and Monday in December, first week of December. At that time, we probably need to kind of disassemble most of the studio. And it's going to take a while to kind of put every fucking piece back together with all the cabling and whatnot. Because I don't want to leave a lot of gear in here. I don't know, chairs and a couple of monitors, basically, and the shelves. That sort of thing. But nothing that is easy to just pocket and walk away with. So, yeah. So it's going to be a bit of work to get back on air after we have disassembled everything, which we need to do before the viewings. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a few interesting weeks.
Yeah, most likely. But I think it's a safe bet that we might be back in December, although, oh, I'm so sorry. It's just, yeah, it's gonna be all right. We didn't get that much sleep, or at least I didn't this week.
Nope.
So probably not the first week of December, but the second one. But after that, I think we are fine with the holidays as well. So it really looks like it will be a fine month with 4 shows, hopefully. So yeah, other than that, I think that will be it. So it would be like a 3 weeks pause for us if we skip that, or 2 weeks. I don't know. Is that so?
I don't know, something like that.
No, two weeks. Yeah,
we
2
don't
weeks
know
off.
exactly.
Well, it
anyway,
can be assumed that it will be kind of 2 Thursdays. The next
yeah,
2
at least
weeks.
2. At least 2 will be gone, but maybe a third, depending on the state of the studio and whatnot.
Yeah, so we will see, because after assembling it again, it's usually ending up with, oh, we don't have audio. Oh, there's nothing coming through. Oh,
Yeah, like
there's...
I took half of the broadcasting gear with me to Stockholm when I went there, but turned out there wasn't much time to do a show anyway. So, yeah, it was kind of a little bit pointless. We did like a 10-minute hello thingy, but that was it.
Yeah, that was worth it.
Oh, well.
Anyway, people were happy about it
Yeah.
on Facebook. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
It was good fun, so.
that was fine, I think. How about some music? After all,
How about that?
Chargo wants to hear 7 Sins and Sin Sample Free Get Busy. 7 sins. Sin sample 3. Get busy.
Get busy. The old fart says video notes. Was it tying back to the old one? And also he says shriveled up nuts. I can't remember the discussion we were in at the time because I don't have timestamps. Yes, I do. 10 minutes ago. Right.
Yeah, but
Damn it, we need to get that bridge up and running.
yeah, pretty much everyone got stuck on the nuts since
Yeah, of
we
course.
talked about it. So yeah,
Because why not?
nothing else matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing else matters.
that would be great with your voice and all that metal noise behind. That.
Yeah, I can't do that voice. Oh Jesus, what's his name again? I had it at the tip of my tongue. James Hetfield.
Yeah.
I wanted to be there before HDK corrected me. He's a big Metallica fan. He's typing.
To be or not to be. All others. Yes, that will go far, I think, tonight.
Oh, okay. Apparently Kirk Hammett has a birthday today. He turns 59. Wow.
No,
Okay.
oh, cool.
Well, is he the guitarist, right? Kirk Hammett. Yeah, he's the guitarist, right?
He's
The second guitarist. James Hetfield is one of them, and Kirk is the other.
Is
Is
this
it-
typing? You will learn it
Yeah,
very shortly.
I will know shortly.
Yep. He will be upset with you how you cannot know that.
And he is the oldest in Metallica. 59. Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
kind of
59.
weird.
That's nothing. Just ask Keith Richards. Lead guitarist, yes, Kirk. Bass player. Oh, yeah, all right. Original bass player died in a bus accident or something, and then this new guy came along. New guy, he's been there for what, 20 years or some shit.
New guy.
Yeah, he's still the new guy.
Just like during the last song that we played, I said that this has been made a while ago, right? And then you said, not really, no. It's like 2011. And
Yeah, that's like yesterday.
That's 10 years.
Yeah, that's like yesterday.
Almost, I guess.
Yeah, Keith Richards is going to watch our sun explode, says Paranoid Droid. Well, no, he will not, because it's not going to explode. It's going to expand into a red giant and consume the Earth. That is what it's going to do.
In a few million years.
About 5 billion years.
5 billion, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's probably not the biggest climate catastrophe at this very moment.
Maybe not at this very
Not,
moment.
not at this very moment.
We may need to wait about 4.5 billion years before we see any effects of the red giantness.
Okay, so in 4.5 billion years we will get back to this topic.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's table that for now.
Yeah, we postpone the apocalypse for now. And
Well, that particular one at least.
yeah, exactly. So, and we proceed with actually with the request that you lined up for Paranoid Droid because
It's
has-
good.
he said it has nice tracker visualization with it, and it would be Format and Madness. Amiga module. never can go wrong with format.
Never.
How true is
Never.
that? Yeah. Awesome track. So yeah, Go Hanks spoke our minds as well.
Go Hanks. Go Hanks. Go. I'm doing the Ricky Lake here. For those who watched a lot of TV in the 90s would know what that reference is.
I watched a lot of TV in the 90s, but I have no idea.
It's an American talk show woman kind of thing that rode on the Oprah Winfrey kind of wave. And it wasn't good. Jerry Springer says DK is better. Yeah, you could kind of always count on a chair or two on each episode being thrown.
Interesting, yeah. They even added TV in the 90s, trying to forget.
Yeah, it was not good.
Well, it's kind of fun to rewatch those things that were big that time, you know, like when we were watching it, like back in the 90s. Wow, so cool.
Nothing was big in the 90s. The TVs were very small.
Yeah, that's a good point. There were some big TVs, but they really cost like a fortune. So.
The back projection ones were the first ones that were like 40 or above inches. Yeah, those were not really good.
Yeah. And yeah, weird alien coach.
He's good. He's fun.
Yeah, indeed.
Weird Al.
So it wasn't all a nightmare, but certainly there are some things that if you go back to them, yeah, very entertaining. And I think YouTube has almost everything by this day, unless of course the rights are taken away from the uploader, because then they need to take away the things. But like early advertisements and stuff that you can have a nostalgic trip based on, yeah, they are there.
Yeah.
You name it.
Yeah.
It's there.
Copyright holders, by the way, speaking of which, I uploaded my Opus 2, the compo edit entry I had for, what was it again?
Function.
Yeah. But yeah, got slapped with a copyright claim from Netflix for something called, fuck was it? Something Berlin or whatever.
It was a series.
Yeah, from a series.
Yeah.
Because I re-uploaded it to my own channel now, and got the same claim from Netflix. For fuck's sake, this is in the public domain. It's 100 years old. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they claimed
and
that
they only had that those oil paintings on glass for the end titles for one of the episodes that they had for that TV series.
Yeah. Not easy in the ages of copyright.
Nah. But a bit tiresome.
And I don't know if anyone knows that, but we are approaching Black Week, which can mean several things. First of all, avoid shops during probably the next week, if we can advise something. And of course,
because we have a plague going on. It's not the Black Plague, but it's a plague.
Yeah, like that. That is one reason too. And if you want to protect your wallet, that's another reason. And of course, don't read your mailbox either, because I'm pretty sure that even if you are never subscribing to any newsletter, you will get some offers by now. And the new habit is, well, I don't know how new it is, but it's certainly a habit that you get VIP access now earlier than others, like Black Week before Black Friday. So now you can pre-check the prices that we will have and all of that. And it's like, I already posted 2 orders and I kind of start to be fed up with that. And it's not even Black Friday yet. So yeah, please be careful and cautious, because I'm not So that sounds very credible, right? Anyway, it's that time of the year, so better prepare for that.
At least it's not that time of the month.
Yeah, but then it got even worse, right? But yes, it's kind of funny. So they take all the opportunity to take your money. Like, you are a VIP member, now you have 70% discount and all of that. And then, of course, sometimes you click and you figure it out. Oh my God, what is going on there?
Gonna do this. Fast loaders just posted this, so I'm just gonna do this. Dun, 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 dun.
You're
Hold
gonna
on.
do...
This.
Aha. But...
What? No sound?
Um,
Really? Oh, sorry.
You do this.
What? That's the worst address you can get. C64rocks.no. But why?
Yeah, and you kind of inserted this in the middle of some blah blah blah, right?
Yes.
It's not like it was planned again. This show is really not planned at all, and you
Oh, Jesus. Shut up.
and you insert all sorts of things without even consulting before. So yeah, let's do this then.
Yeah, well, things happen
Why not?
sometimes organically, even though they are all...
What's that?
That's you.
No, that's
Is it?
no, it's you. There's something going on your machine. I don't think it's me. I closed everything, all sorts of sound
I'm gonna
sources
close
here.
everything here too.
A bit too fast loaded, added FS. This show is not planned.
As in NUT, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, during the next chatting or chattering, you just insert something else. Like, never mind, we are on air. It really doesn't matter. Like, you know.
Yeah, well, that was relevant, don't you think?
Of course it's relevant, but you
Yeah.
need to announce it properly, not in the middle of a Black Friday bantering.
Well,
Like,
that
wait,
was-
I'm gonna insert this
Yes.
on air right now. How
Yes,
does
that
it
was
look like?
Black Friday thing.
Yeah, right. No, there's no Black Friday on that. Please pay your proper money to fast loaders.
It's Friday tomorrow.
Yes,
Yes,
I
it's
know.
going to be released tomorrow.
Yes, but
Is it Black Friday tomorrow?
No, it's not. It's
Is it
the
not?
next week.
Aha. I thought it was tomorrow.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no.
fuck it. It doesn't matter.
They just pre-started all those kind
yeah,
of
because
things.
they. I got so many emails this week about the Black Week or pre-Black Week or whatever. Just we have incredible deals, blah blah blah. So I
Because
thought
you are
would see-
VIP, that's why. Like everyone else is.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. And you have the Amiga Rocks, their previous album, right behind you in the shelf.
yes.
Bottom left, in the middle.
I don't know if how visible that is, but if I point it
Yeah,
out,
if you move.
there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Managed.
Managed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to coordinate when you're not looking.
Yeah, and it goes the wrong way.
Yeah, I certainly can do that. Like, the sense of direction with me is zero, like literally zero. I
Yeah, but
turn
that should work
twice.
out well for you because your left is the other left usually. So it should work out well.
No, what you want to say is that if we want to go somewhere and need to decide about a direction, usually the opposite direction will be the correct one. So whatever you say, you can trust that it won't be the good direction. That's the point. So
Okay, so because we were talking about Black Friday and whatnot, so if someone wants to do a little clip for Twitch, here we go. This month, or rather December, we have Black Month. So come along and get your free TCP packets. There we go.
Okay.
Do a clip of that.
Okay.
Is it friday.org?
Or is it Christmas? Or is it Easter? Or whatever. I think they have all sorts of things. And we might probably better play some music. Because here we have XRM. XRM, if I can read correctly. 1911. And a request with Fury of the Furries title theme. Any remix or even original Amiga module? Well, this is a recent remix by Shatil and it's a very good one.
fade out ever.
But a really nice song.
Martin Land asked, so what was the name of the famous crash in the beginning of the last century? Great Depression? Is that the one you're thinking of?
The famous crash?
Yeah, the economic crash where everything went to shit, basically.
Wasn't that 2008?
No,
Or
at
that's-
the beginning of the 20th century, like 1900, 1920s or whatever, 1930s.
Right. Yeah. I don't know, economic crisis, but I don't know if it had any specific name.
SBI 041 on YouTube says, .no is the bestest domain. It negates everything in front of it. Yeah, actually, in the 90s, I tried to register yes.no because I wanted to have the email address maybe at yes.no. And put up I forgot to
Yeah, the
switch
video
that.
is not there,
and I
but-
forgot to switch that. But yeah, I wanted to have a web page at maybe.yes.no with everything that was yet to be decided. So it would just list a bunch of things that we still didn't know. Like
Okay.
science facts that we were still searching for. So it would essentially list all the things we had no idea how it worked, but put out some hypotheses as to what the answers could be. So the answer would always be, do we know yet? Maybe, yes, no. Would be the conclusion on everything on there.
Yeah, but I'd like that email address, maybe at yes.no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. Pity that you didn't go for it.
If I remember correctly, it was already registered, or you couldn't register in the early 90s. You couldn't register .no without having, in the similar fashion as in .se, you had to have a registered company in Sweden, for instance, to be able to register .se addresses.
Oh, wow. But now it's not limited anymore, is it?
No,
Okay.
but it used to be back then.
Ah, that's good to know. I
You had
didn't
to-
know that.
Send in your paperwork and company registration and that sort of thing, and ID, and yeah, it was very, very cumbersome registering domains back in the 90s.
Yeah, sounds like it, but that's so weird. Because now technically you could have any sort of domain that you want.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just realizing that I'm not sitting very comfortably here, and we need to do something about that with our new setup. Or
Yeah,
the new
there's going to
setup.
be a very, very different kind of room that we have for that. So, yeah, it's going to be different.
And this one doesn't make sense here either. Well, not
No, it's a bit broken. I need to yank it off and fix it somehow.
Yeah.
There's a couple of screws on the side that have loosened over the years.
well. How old is this? Oh, sorry. I'm just destroying the whole studio before we actually finish the show, so it's fine.
You could put those back down.
Yeah, that would be nice, but
they
well,
don't-
thank you. Now it's almost at the end. We find the proper position here. Anyway, maybe some music, or not?
Maybe. We talked about the recession and whatnot.
Well, we talk about a lot of things that are pointless. So, FS wants to hear Bite Blaster and Dolphin Force versus Black Mesa.
Black
inside the train at all times. Do not attempt to open the doors until the train has come to a complete halt at the station platform. In the event of an emergency, passengers are to remain seated and await further instruction. If it is necessary to exit the train, disabled personnel should be evacuated first. Please stay away from electrified rails and proceed to an emergency station until assistance arrives. Please stand back from the automated door and wait for the security officer to verify your identity. Before exiting the train, be sure to check your area for personal belongings. Thank you, and have a very safe and productive day.
All right, Gordon, your suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives. Gordon, are you not hearing me? Climb up and start the rotors, please. Climb up and start the rotors.
Blaster and Dolphin Force versus Black Mesa. And this is a right time to put in some more requests, by the way, in case anyone is still interested to hear.
Is it ever the wrong time?
Oh, it's never wrong time, but this would be a safe bet that it will still make it to the show. We think, at least. Yeah, with this song, I always hear noisy pillars. Yeah, exactly. So I want to continue the song in a different way in my head, and then it doesn't go there. So, oh, what the heck? And then, I don't know, it's just something I can't switch off. So I automatically associate it with noisy pillars.
Seeduder has a point. He says 3 minutes after the end of the show is technically the wrong time. I agree.
Yeah, that's absolutely a wrong time. Yep.
That is per definition before the end of the show? No, it's not. 3 minutes after the end of the show.
Well, looking at how punctual we are with finishing the show, yes, he is right as well.
It doesn't matter, because he's very specific here. He says 3 minutes after the end of the show. He doesn't say any time. He just says 3 minutes after the show.
Too much White Russian error. And yeah, Martin is surrounded by black. Now that we talked about black things, and this song was also Black Mesa, so, and it was just a mere accident actually, because that's where we lined it up, but yeah, it kind of fits to the whole theme and all of that, so.
And all of that, and doodles and whatnots, and thingies and doodles and whatnots. I said whatnots already, didn't I?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, anyway. I also say anyway a lot of times. so it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, Martin Land says if you play a request 3 minutes after the show, then it's before the end of the show.
That's very, very
we were
true.
talking about placing a request. Not playing a request, placing.
And,
Why are we about to start hot swapping dicks? What?
I think there is an expression that we might not know here. So
Yeah, I don't know what
enlighten
that
us.
means. I understand the hot swapping discs, but I don't know what hot swapping dicks are.
Was it Freudian?
Oh, okay. All right. The previous animated picture there by Paranoid Droid doing something like this, or whatever they are doing.
Okay.
I don't know what they are doing. Is that from Silicon Valley or something? I kind of recognize a couple of the dudes in there. Looks like Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Plug and pray, yes. Oh, plug and play, yes.
Pray. Yeah. Decentralized internet. Oh, that was such. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to create a decentralized internet in Silicon Valley.
Exactly.
Yeah. Part of the season 1 finale.
Ah, right, yeah.
Is not mistaken.
It's been a while since I saw the beginning of that. I really should go back and watch all of it again.
I would not be against it because I think I missed the start.
Yeah, you missed like the first few seasons.
Yeah, and then I joined in because you were watching it already, and then we never watched it right from the start. But I would love to watch it actually.
Yeah, it's been a while now, so
let's do this.
Might as well look back. But we have some 30 seasons of Simpsons to get through first.
Oh, 30.
Yeah, it actually started again. They're on season 33 now. Episode 7 or whatever is out now.
When did they start again?
Like I said, episode 7 or so is out now, so 2 months, I guess.
Ah, okay. So every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. It's fun. And I guess that it's fairly recent topics as well, which might be fun, actually.
Could be, yes.
Yeah.
They're still fun, even though they are not current topics, and they manage to get things timeless in a sort of sense in The Simpsons. Oh yeah, Halt and Catch Fire, that was good. But the early days of game development.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that one.
Mm-hmm.
But that must be fun as well, if it's the early days of game development.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun because you obviously saw everything that is out there and available. So,
well, everything that was relevant, at least.
Okay. Well, and I'm thinking here, like, shall we? Yes, we shall. So.
Okay, we apparently shall.
We apparently shall.
I guess that counts for checking with putting random stuff in.
No.
Shall we? Yes, we shall. That is exactly my thought process earlier with the fast loaders.
This is the type of evening, it seems like.
It's all planned. Don't worry, people. It's all planned. It's scripted. Look, I actually have it scripted right there on the wall.
Well, Tron would definitely do a facepalm at this very point. Anyway, Lala posted something that is definitely relevant to the evening because it's a Caveman Olympics Subtune 1, and it's a short one. But, well, let's have a short listen. And he says, make sure you play it all the way through.
Hold on, just showing. Here's the script for the evening. See, it's right there on the wall. It's all perfectly planned, and yeah.
Yeah, everyone believes you.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Because we're professionals. We only talk truth here.
definitely. So, press the play button on Deepseed.
I shall.
Yeah.
Let me just first find, because I needed to quickly get over there. But let's do that instead and
What?
have some sound. Perfectly pitch bended and all of that in there. Oh man, that was fun.
And Martin Land added, it was so fun playing that at our Commodore meeting. Well, we can imagine that. Some completely broken funfair.
Because it was fun.
It certainly sounded like fun, so I can imagine after that, like, how much fun it must have been playing it. And yeah, the game is absolutely lovely and funny. It's in the context.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Look,
FS is asking, can't we do a house sightseeing one day? Game room, for instance. Yeah, the game room is also just finished kind of doing that right on time for selling the house. So I need to build a new one.
yeah, I'm
in the
actually
new house.
wondering, is this what's going to happen with the next house as well? So many things to repair. Like,
No,
let's do this when we sell it.
yeah, well, one of the reasons I kind of took a bit of a while to finish upstairs is because, first of all, I didn't know exactly how to do certain things and needed to some time to look things up, and I didn't have the tools and I didn't have the money to get all the stuff I needed. So now I actually did have all the money and I got all the tools, so I could actually finish it. So the tools at least I will have when we move, and yeah, we will hopefully have a bit of money if we eat noodles for the first year. So we will be fine doing a game room kind of thing.
Oh, well. It will be all worth it. So let's play some, well, I would say proper music here, shall we? But, well, it was proper music. It was fun, definitely.
Yeah, proper music for that. Oh, wow. Someone actually screenshotted that.
Definitely. He noticed.
I should have fixed my frame rate and made it all blurry.
Yeah, exactly. So you failed royally. Anyway. Top 64.
Well, kind of shows that it's at least somewhat prepared.
Yeah, like for every shows. Anyway, Top 64 asks, do you like Outrun remixes or original? Play at your own decision. Yes, we definitely love them. And this is something in between, because I think this is the most classic Outrun remix you can get. So it's always great to get back to it. That's why we do it right now. I still vividly remember for like 2005 when I think 4 of us were heading towards Helsinki from Budapest with a little Opel Corsa, which was the old model, like a squarey one, if anyone remembers that, from the 80s, I believe. And we were heading to the assembly party and were listening to this. And I think it was Boise who said that, best C64 remix ever. And it was really good for driving. So try it out on the highway. It's really good.
Nice.
Yep.
DJ Demon has a pre-start checklist as well. Number 1, does it work? 2, no. 3, mash all buttons. 4, does it work? 5, no. And now the broadcasting server is on fire. 6, put it out. 7, is the mic connected? 8, probably. I just can't find it.
Yeah. Old Opel Corsa, the car you didn't even need to put gas in. You had to do that once a year, maybe.
That's a very good car, but had a bit of. If you were 4 people in it, you couldn't really do an incline. You had to kind of come with speed to get there.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how that car survived that trip. I think we also we've been stalling for a little bit because probably tires. I remember, and of course the trip was 2 days, so one night I think we slept in sleeping bags or something. Yeah, but well, we were young, so. I wouldn't do it again, probably. So I would definitely go for the hotel room. But of course, if it would be really adventurous, then I can still do sleeping bag, perhaps. So I'm not addicted to luxury, but definitely it helps when you can actually sleep at night and don't need to turn around.
Yeah, a certain level of comfort is and has always been required for me. That's one of the reasons I never went to festivals. Sleeping in a tent, and no, not gonna happen.
I'm not against sleeping in a tent.
No, but I am against sleeping in a tent with 10,000 other people in a muddy field. Yes, I am.
That's a bigger problem, that you are barely able to maintain basic hygiene there. That is something that would bother me. That definitely. So. Yeah, but then again, it was actually fun when I entered some festivals like this and I saw the people that were like camping there. I kind of imagined like how it would be if I would camp there too. But of course, I was living in the city, so I didn't need the accommodation there, and it was just fun to pop by and then go home. But certainly can be fun. So. I'm still not against this idea entirely. It's just sometimes, well, not sometimes, I wake up to everything, all sorts of small noises, and I don't even have a child. Like, imagine that. Like, what would happen if I would have one? And I'm not a deep sleeper.
Yeah, well, if you're at a concert and you put up your tent there and sleep there, small noises is the least of your problems.
Yeah, big noises will be a bigger problem.
No, it's constant. It's like you get moisture in there and it's all muddy and
that part that part is not a problem for me. No, it's, on a sleeping bag it's fine, but with certain circumstances, and most probably I wouldn't be able to sleep properly there anyway. But then again, when you are sleeping even on a demo scene party, because it happened as well, the constant noise around you actually puts you into alpha sometimes as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
why I said that's not the problem. Because it's going to be noisy all the time.
Yeah, so in that sense, it will put you to sleep at some point.
Yeah, it's like sleeping in on a train or a bus or whatever. Same thing. It's noisy all the time. So,
yeah.
Although, hopefully the tent is not moving. That would be bad.
Yeah, paranoid droid added, I slept in a car most of the time I went camping. The tent was there for show mostly. Okay. I guess
For
because
show.
there are some places where you are just not supposed to sleep in your car or something, I guess. And then it's like for show off that you have an actual accommodation, maybe?
And see old fart says on YouTube there, don't forget the guy 2 tents over that let out a horrible fart. Yeah, I guess a few days into some sort of festival or whatever, you don't care anymore about a fart or two. It's like, yeah, whatever.
You
man.
will be surrounded with them,
Yeah,
by
exactly.
them, actually. Oh, so much fun. Hopefully these fun type of activities can restart next year, at least. We really cross fingers for that, though. And we might play a song for Chargo right now.
Chargo.
Not Chargo.
You said Chargo.
I said Chargo,
Yes.
not Chargo.
Yeah, I said Chargo because it has more of an attack.
Aha. You are
I
very
didn't-
well rested today.
I didn't say that you said that.
Yeah, okay. I can't follow the logic, but he requested Eivind Sommersten and Bangkok Nights.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back, back in time.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the money?
Back in time. Way back. Back in time.
And I didn't even warn Zeeduder because I presumed he wasn't watching, but just listening.
But others did.
And then Shargo ruined it.
I ruined it for him. So yeah, poor him. Will you still use this animation tonight, just to prepare his nervous system for that?
Not for tonight. No, that was the only time tonight.
Yeah, that's done. Okay.
Yeah.
So he can be happy. At least. Great to know. I mean, it's like you never know who is allergic to some of those animations. Maybe we need to pre-announce them, like, for everyone.
Yeah, that's we have an allergy list for each of them and need to pre-announce before each and every one of them.
Yeah, it's like going on a dinner with a team. Like you need to know like what they can and can't eat like beforehand, and then
no fish, no mushroom.
Mm-hmm. No outblurred animations.
Exactly, I can't have that for dinner.
Well, it's a serious thing. I mean, some people can get seizures or whatnot due to
seizures out of that. It's flashing lights and whatnot.
Yeah, I know, but it's like there are some warnings in front of some moving games as well. That
yeah, because they use flashing imagery.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they are a lot
not blurry
of fun.
imagery.
No, not blurry, but definitely they are warning to the case of epilepsy and all of that. So you better watch your environment and all of that.
Yeah, maybe there's a pill you can take beforehand, like Blur X or something. The Duder says, maybe there is. Like,
oh God. What a perfect addition.
You can see it on the rim of my glasses. Where is it?
That's the meanest GIF I have ever seen.
Yeah, you can see that on the rim of my glasses here. Is that blinking? Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is seriously the meanest GIF ever created. So, right on the channel, everyone, so we can actually have it out of sight, because I prefer to keep the cursor like on the Discord window, but right now I'm panicking.
Oh, it's if you make it bigger, it's even better.
Panic, panic, panic. I think I'm with this. I'm like with direct light. It's completely killing my eyes. So I don't know if anyone feels like familiar, but with light bulbs that are visible and they are not covered by at least a layer of something that makes them blurry. I hate that. I just hate direct light, and I can't cope with it at all. And I always turn all the lamps like to the opposite direction. Like
with blurry, you mean diffusion?
Anyone epileptic here, and he deleted the GIF. Oh God. Yeah, that's actually a perfect way of distracting everyone. Like including the broadcasters on the channel. So it's like definitely it has an impact.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Sorry for any seizures. You are excused. Oh, that was fun. I didn't know this one, but that's definitely like direct light.
Yeah, even worse, it's like direct light that flashes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
it's like a stroboscope in your face, rather than even when it's coming from above, it's annoying. But if it's in your eyeballs, it's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, indeed. So, yeah, we carry on with some music then. Figzoid and Trust, the magnificent worlds of Commodore, not the words of Commodore. That would be even more interesting. And
instead of the Excels of Commodore, or the PowerPoints of Commodore.
That would be even more. First wants to hear this song. Pixie and Fast, the magnificent worlds of Commodore.
And Lala just looked up a GIF for thrust, and they were not pretty, apparently. I wonder why. Could someone Google thrust for me?
You don't dare to? You are too afraid?
Yeah, not while we're on air, no.
Oh.
I can do it on the TV behind us. See what we get.
Yeah, that's. You have other screens that others don't see.
A couple.
So, yeah, so probably that would be a start, maybe. Ever so slightly better idea. But yeah, we are approaching the end of the show anyway.
Yes, we are indeed. It's
So-
gone quick.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, that one I do need to actually do this with and do
Okay,
that with.
Put it on the screen then.
Yes, and do that. It always takes a bit of time, but I think there
How much
should
time
be
it
kind of
takes?
fine. Yeah, there we go. Thrust. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Well,
Oh, I should have done that. No,
that.
the face you had. I should have zoomed in on you alone right there, because that was yeah.
Well, yeah, it's okay. We are finishing anyway.
Yes, we are.
I think I prepared a wind down, sort of.
Oh, Lala has a dare for me. He says, next time you play a Thrust remix, show that GIF on screen. Yeah, I have no problem with that. You just need to remind me of that next time and find that GIF again. Because I'm
And
not
some
gonna...
other ones as well.
Yeah.
Being not pretty. Whatever that means. Oh, God. Yeah. It's been a quick evening. And even
It
if
has.
my voice is not the best at the moment and I'm just a bit tired, I hope that everyone kind of cozily enjoyed it a little bit, at least, maybe ever
A
so
little bit.
slightly. And
Teeny bit.
and yeah, I think we will be back in the second week of December. That's probably a safe bet that we will be able to make it, but we will give you last notice if we wouldn't. I think that we will be able to.
Yeah, we will
So-
announce it somewhere.
Yeah.
If we can't make it to that. But either way, it's going to be a couple of hectic weeks, and we'll see where it goes with the showing and of the house and what needs to be done to make all that happen. But yeah, it's going to be fun times.
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget about the Transmission 64 Party Fall Edition, which is a C64 online demo party. And apparently 15 days, 16 hours and 48 minutes left.
Oh,
so
they have a countdown on the homepage.
definitely they do. And they have featured the following compos: demo compo, 4K compo, music, petski, and graphics. So, and there will be some surprises as well. And the deadline for all compos will be on the 3rd of December and 24 hours before the start of the party. So, yeah, thank you for putting that on screen. And the whole party will happen on the 4th of December. And there will be a Twitch stream as well. And, yep, we might make an appearance too. So,
Yeah, and you can find that on transmission64.com.
.com. Yeah, definitely. So don't forget to check the updates, the timetable, and of course Twitch, where the streaming will happen. And of course, you can count on our brother and sister radio, Boss Radio, to have kind of similar live shows than this one, only with popular music, but sometimes there are some blippy bloppy goodies as well, thanks to Ziduder and Metricado and Cactus and Kizikoni. I'm not sure she likes blippy bloppy that much, but anyway, you can count on these people, of course, being on Boss Radio, so don't forget to tune in and you can hang around. And of course, Boss himself on Wednesdays, but that's just unnecessary to say because everyone knows that. And it's been like that even on Slay Radio for like 14 years. So I guess it's unnecessary to say that. But just so you know, that will happen during the next weeks. And then we will be back basically the second week of December. Yeah, I guess so.
Hopefully.
Did I tell everything that I needed to tell, you
I think you said everything you needed to say.
Okay, that sounds great. So, well, in that case, let me just check everything once again. In that case, we would like to thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Sorry that it was a bit of a tight show, but hopefully it will get better in December. And, well, wish us luck because it's not going to be an easy few days ahead, but I hope that we will end up with a good result at least. And yeah, if everything goes well, then we can close this year properly, celebrating. So let's see about that.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us. The usual channels, hello YouTube and hello Twitch and IRC and Discord. Very much appreciate you hanging around and giving us some fodder to talk about. Much appreciated. And do remind me about the thrust issue.
The most important thing ever.
Oh, and
Right.
Lala has a nice little joke here. He says about the party. He says it's online because they didn't want to be COVID transmission 2021.
Oh.
Just had to squeeze that one in there before we end the
really
day.
needed to. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Lala. Yep. And if you want to drop by, Lala, you are always welcome, just so you know. So, all good. And thank you very much for the good luck wish. And
Yeah, Lala's good luck wish is the best so far. It says, good luck with the move. If you need if you need a helping hand, let me know so I can keep you in my thoughts. Yeah, pray for us.
yeah, please
That's so
send the
helpful.
energy. Send the energy that we will need.
Oh man.
So
But
good.
anyway, thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
for joining tonight, and do the followy thingy on YouTube and Twitchy and subscribe and whatnot, whatever they are called. The button under the video or next to the video
I think they
somewhere.
will find
Here,
it.
there.
They will be able to find it.
I think they will.
Yeah.
They're way more competent than me anyway, so it's all good.
And thank you, Leo and Mordi, for the Remix News edition as well. Sorry for the little delay, but well, next month will be a bit better than this one in that matter. So,
Well, maybe not. There are a few obstacles in the way
Yes,
for
there
that to
are.
happen.
and we will override them. Haha.
Well, you say that,
Yeah.
but you're not the one doing those. So yeah,
Not
it's
everything.
gonna take some. No, you do none of the remix news things.
No, not that part, obviously.
That's the context within which we were.
No, but I will do
So,
a lot of
yes.
other things. So
Yes,
just chill, okay? So anyway,
just chill.
just chill. It's gonna be all right.
Okay, I'll chill then.
Okay,
And
just chill.
you, all of you, just chill, okay?
Yep.
Just chill.
Yeah, that's it. that's all that I have to say for now. So, thank you everyone once again. Have a very good night, and we will finish the evening with Top 64's, well, I'm not really sure if this was the request, but he added Jesus on Ease. Maybe? Kudos for the show, love you. And, well, I thought he might refer to Electric Jesus, maybe? Is
That's
that
the
so?
only thing
By
we could think of. but-
Necropolo, maybe? So would that be a great closing? I think it would be, so we will close the show with this, if you don't mind. And yeah, we shall return in about 3 weeks from now.
Have a
All
good
good.
one, and see you on the other side.
See you. Have a very good night, sweet dreams, nice weekend, and nice weeks ahead.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Slay Radio. The dishes won't wash themselves, but on the other hand, Slay Radio won't listen to itself either.